I hate it when they give a doll long sleeves and expect you to put a jacket on over the long sleeves. I feel like if I have trouble with this, a kid's gonna have trouble with this. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I did. Well, I don't know yet because I'm filming this before Valentine's Day technically, but I still had a good time because, you know, Valentine's Day weekend because of the dolls I got to open. If you didn't see it, I did open up this doll, which was a doll that I got from one of my lovely subscribers. I also opened up the Monster High Holiday Deuce and Cleo 2-pack, and if you want to see those videos, rather than linking both of them, I'm just going to put a link up to my Valentine's Day playlist that I created because I do have a few other Valentine's Day themed dolls, and since I kind of plan to do this every year now, if I remember each year, I'm just going to add all of the videos to this playlist, so it'll be the easiest way to find them. That being said, I did end up uploading both of those videos on Valentine's Day just because they were both Valentine's Day themed, and I didn't really want to upload either of them after Valentine's Day, just because I didn't think it would be in the theme anymore, so I just did them both on the same day. That being said, I didn't want to leave it at only uploading videos one day this week, so I decided to also open up a couple other dolls, which I've been very excited about. I have been anticipating opening these dolls in particular since before I got them really, but since I got them. Of course, I am talking about the Mermaze Marmaidz Winter Collection, or Winter Waves, or whatever it's called. Winter Wavez. That's what it's called. Winter Wavez. So, yeah, I have been so anxious to open these dolls. Before these, I don't own any of the Mermaze Marmaidz dolls. I didn't particularly care for the design of any of the dolls that were released in the first wave of them, but I love winter themed dolls, and I do like all of the Winter Wavez dolls, but if I was to get only one Winter Wavez doll ever, it would be this version of Kishiko. Just because I love the way that she is designed. I like her little outfit, her hair, I'll show you when I get her out of the box. I think she is stunning. And I really like the way that she looks overall. And even if I didn't know anything about the line, I would see this on the shelf and I would be like, I need that doll in my life. I did get one other one, also from the Winter Wavez collection, and it was the other one that I was obsessed with, and I love this one as well. This one is called Nera. I am going to be unboxing her next, so she will be in the next video that's coming out later this week sometime. I don't know what days each of these are going to be uploaded on, but I will be doing Kishiko today and Nera, whatever her name is. Let me know in the comments how to pronounce this, so hopefully I'll get it right by the time I actually film that doll unboxing. But for now, let's take a look at Kishiko. So this doll is so pretty. I can't even, I don't know. It's really cool. Like, the tails are like a snow globe and everything. There's so many cool things about this doll, and I'm so excited to get her out of the box, especially to see all the little accessories. She comes with a lot of accessories, actually. Now, if you saw the first wave of the first wave of the Mermaze Marmaidz, like the first release of them, they had like an open box style where it was like there was a cutout right here, and the tail was sticking out, so you could like touch the tail and move it around and stuff like that. But for the Winter Wavez, they decided to not do that, and I'm wondering if it's because of criticism. I'm wondering if it's because too many of the tails were being broken in the stores before they're even reaching the customers, or like I saw a lot of paint chipping personally. So, and I don't know if it's because it was open, or if it was because people were messing with the tails, or if it's because the paint job was bad. I don't I don't know, but they decided to do a fully enclosed box this time. which I'm okay with. Like I said, I never opened one of the first release of these dolls, so like I didn't really get to experience that packaging anyway. So this is actually my first experience, my first impressions of the Mermaze Marmaidz line. So here is the back of the box. You've got some really beautiful photography here. I love when they do really cool doll photography on the back of the packaging. I just think it looks so cool. And this is really interesting because they did like a kind of like a darker look, like they did like a blue light, and I think it's just because they're mermaids, so it's kind of to make it look like they're underwater or whatever. But yeah, they kind of like everything is in kind of like a blue light, but it's kind of cool because certain pops of the color kind of like are bright. You know what's interesting? Her lips look like hot pink right there, but in person they're more of like a pastel or a frosty pink. I wonder if that was a change they made or if it's just the lighting. I don't know. But anyway, here it kind of shows that there is like the snow globe effect thing happening. Also, there is a color change element. So it looks like part of her tail changes color with icy water. It is actually kind of cold in my room, so I don't know if I'm going to get a full color change out of this, but I'll give it a try. I do actually have some ice right here in a paper towel. So that's kind of sitting over here melting a little bit, and hopefully by the time I get to that part of the review, we'll be able to see a cool color change and everything. Also in the back of the box, there is like a photo here of the other dolls in the collection. So like I knew I wanted these two right here. These ones were my absolute favorites from the line. I didn't really care too much for this one in the middle. Like, I don't know, she's pretty, I guess, but she's just not my style. I wouldn't say no, like if it was a gift or something like that, I'd still like to get it, but I'm not gonna buy her myself necessarily. The other two I actually do kind of like and I kind of want to get, but I don't need them. You know, it was just these two that I was like obsessed with, so I was like, I have to get them. But if I find a really good sale price, I would probably get both of these as well, because they are also really pretty. I don't know, we'll see how these first two go, and then we'll talk about getting more of these dolls. Anyway, I'm actually gonna get her out of the box really quick, so that way we can take a look at everything. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that off camera, because I've never actually opened one of these boxes before, and I've heard that they're a little complicated to open. So let me get her out of the box and everything, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got her out of the box, and this is really interesting. So I definitely want to go all over and record my first impressions. First, let's look at the accessories. So to start off, she comes with a purse that kind of looks like a little boom box, or at least has like a boom box like painted on the front with this little pink chain here that can move. Does it open? It looks like it opens. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe it does not open. But anyway, so this is her little purse. She comes with this coat that is really interesting because it's got faux fur, which is really, really soft. And it's got this like material that's like holographic in this beautiful cyan color, which I love. But I really like this coat. I don't know if I'm going to display her in it, but I will put it on her later on in the video, so that way we can see what she looks like while she's wearing it. She does come with a stand, which is nice. I think the original ones did not come with stands because they were supposed to be able to stand on their tail. When their tail was like set like that, they're supposed to be able to stand, but I don't think anybody had much luck doing that from what I remember. But anyway, so this is a pretty big stand. This is really tall for the back, and I'll show you what I mean when I put her on it later. It does also come with 3 different sized C-clips, so the little waist hugger things, and I like that there's actually like little things on the bottom where you can put them, so that way you don't have to worry about losing them or anything like that. I also love the fact that they do this. MGA has been doing this for both Mermaze, but also for the LOL OMG dolls. But what I like about this is the smallest one will fit around her waist just like normal, but then, you know, if she's got other pieces of clothing, like a big old puffy jacket, they have larger options down here, because this one will not fit around that, and you don't want to break the C-clip or rip the clothing. So I love that they do that. When MGA does stuff like this, that lets me know that they are also thinking about collectors, not just children that are going to be playing with these dolls. She also comes with this really cool thing. I just wanted to keep this whole thing together to show you, because it was kind of covered in the box and you couldn't really see it, but it's got this like ice crystal thing, and it's got all these little teeny accessories, and I think that it looks so cool on the display. But let me take this out because I want to show you all the things she comes with. That was nice and easy. They weren't like clipped in or anything. It just had the extra like cover on top of it. But oh, this is so cute. Okay. I'm getting really excited because these accessories are so cute. Okay, let's look at them. All right, so she comes with a little cell phone, or I guess a shell phone. There is a little seashell that's molded onto the back here. It kind of looks like an iPhone, but instead of the Apple logo, it's a little shell. And you can kind of see the thing, like she has an app open called Bubble, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like a play on Bumble, like the dating app, or if this is supposed to be like maybe Instagram or so. I don't know. Let me know if you know what this is supposed to be a parody of. But that's really cute. She comes with this really cute little mug. It's a little unicorn mug. Look at the little face. The little unicorn face. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just said that little unicorn face, and it makes me think of Rosanna Pansino, the song that she did for Nerdy Nummies. She like collaborated with another YouTube channel that does remixes all the time, and they made a remix of Rosanna Pansino talking about unicorns, and I am obsessed with that song. If you haven't heard it, you should go hear it. It's just called Rainbow Magic by Rosanna Pansino. Go watch that video. Go listen to the song. It's catchy. It's cutesy. I love it. Anyway, this reminded me of that. But it's like a little mug, and it's got a little handle. The handle is the tail of the unicorn. It's got a little unicorn horn, and that face is freaking adorable. I love it. Next up are all of these little accessories, and I love these so much. These are so cute. Okay, first I have to show you this one because this one caught my attention immediately. This is a little nail polish bottle, little fingernail polish, and guess what? It opens and there's a little brush. That is so cool. And what's really cool, so see how this color is this beautiful teal color. Like I was gonna wait till like showing you the doll to show you this, but her nails are painted and it's the same color. So it's actually the color that she's wearing on her nails. That is so cool. But I'm just obsessed with the little, like this detail. They didn't have to do this. They could have just made this thing by itself, and it has the little M on it for Mermaze, you know, but they made it like, so you could play with it, you could take it out, and you could see the brush there, and you could see it has some nail polish on it. Like, this is so cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through each of these and try and figure out what these are. So this one, and it looks like they all open. So this reminds me of mascara, and it reminds me of one that's been around for years now. And I forgot what brand it is, if it's like Maybelline or CoverGirl or whatever. I don't know what brand it is, but it's like a very iconic mascara that has like the pink bottle, but with the green cap or whatever. This kind of reminds me of that in a way, but maybe just because it's a pink bottle. But anyway, so let's see. Yep, it is mascara. It's a little mascara wand. That is so cute. That is so cute. The accessory game on this doll line is hitting it out of the park. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Okay, and I like that there's like a little, I don't know if you could see that. There's like a little notch on it, so you could kind of see on the hole right there, and then on the top of the bottle right here, it's not a perfect circle. There's like a little notch there, so you know how to where to close it so it goes the right way on. All right, so okay, so this is the next one. Oh, that M is upside down. So it must be like this. Oh, you know what? This is probably lipstick. I'm guessing lipstick or perfume, but I think it's lipstick. It's lipstick. And does it match? Yeah. Pretty good match for what she's actually wearing. I like that. I like that when they put that thought into there. They didn't just put a random lipstick in. It looks like the one she's actually wearing. But that is so cute. It's just this little doll lipstick with a lid. Okay, so what's this last one? Is this perfume? Oh, this must be lip gloss. So you put the lipstick on first, and then you go over it with this like frosty gloss, this like light pink frost. Okay, and that makes more sense. Now it looks like, oh, will this open? Oh, yeah. I was worried I was about to break it. But okay, so yeah, it was kind of like stuck closed a little bit. But I was able to get it open, and yes, it is a little lip gloss. You can see the little applicator there, And the little see-through bottle. So that is so cute. And I've mentioned this before. I don't really do much with the doll accessories. Like, I don't necessarily display them with the accessories. I don't have doll play sets or doll houses because, well, mostly because I don't have the space. But also because I don't know what to do with them. Like, I don't have the space for them. I don't really play with the dolls in a doll play set or anything like that. So I don't do anything with these little accessories, but I still love them. These are so cute. These are insanely cute. All 4 of these things that are like makeup products or whatever, they open, they have the little applicators that have some of the product on them. This nail polish model is my favorite. I love this. I am obsessed. I love these accessories. Like, I don't personally need them necessarily, but I'm so happy they're there. I like it a lot. Okay, so now let's look at the doll itself. All right, so here is the doll. Just gonna do a really quick overview of the doll and then I'll talk about my thoughts. So from the top down, now to start off, her face is so pretty. They added some highlighter to her makeup, like right under the eyes. And I tried to find one, because I did find these in the store. I tried to find one that it wasn't too strong, because here you could see a harsh line where the highlighter is, and it kind of looks like she has little raccoons. Like, the way they did this highlighter, it kind of emphasizes the bags under her eyes, and I don't think that was the intention, but a lot of the dolls, it almost looks like a literal white patch under the eyes. Like the paint was done so heavy, and I tried to find one of the dolls that had the least amount of makeup under the eyes because I didn't want it to be very noticeable. Under this eye, it's not as bad, but under this eye, it's still pretty noticeable to me. But yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it. There's also like a spot on her forehead sorry, on the bridge of her nose and on the tip of her nose where they have this highlighter added. And it's not like a light dusting. It's like a dedicated block of color. You can kind of see where the highlighter is supposed to be. That does kind of bug me a little bit, but it's not the worst thing in the world, so I'm not going to get upset. Anyway, she has these acrylic inset eyes, which I don't know, I'm not always the hugest fan of, because they do kind of come off creepy. Like when people have a fear of dolls or whatever, it's because they have inset eyes. Dolls that have painted on features, I just happen to like more, partially because it's less creepy to me personally, but also partially because of customizing. If I want to customize a doll, I don't want to deal with the inset eyes. Not that I'm going to customize this doll, but I'm always thinking about that in the back of my head. Her hair is really long, like it's literally the length of the entire doll down to her tail, and it's like, I was gonna say it's blonde with colors in it, but honestly it's just a pastel rainbow. Like, there's not enough blonde in here for me to say I guess there is. It's like blonde but with like pastel rainbow streaks. Here you can kind of see all of the colors. They have like blue and yellow and pink and purple, and that's pretty much it. But it's really, really pretty. It's kind of done up in this half up, half down style, but then there's also these like little braids that are on top of the head, and then it's kind of got the Ariana Grande ponytail thing here, and then the ponytails are kind of put in these little jasmine ponytail braids, and then there's a couple parts back here that also have the hair in little ponytails and stuff like that. It's an interesting hairstyle. I'm probably going to take the whole hairstyle out to wash it because there is some product in it in certain areas. Like there's a little bit of hair gel in it, so I do want to wash that out. It's very mild though. There's not a lot, so that's good. But also the hair is a little off center. It's a little wonky, so I kind of want to fix the hair anyway. So I'm going to bring that down. Going back to her face really quick. Her eyeshadow is really pretty. It's like sparkly iridescent with the pink underneath and a cut crease kind of. Her eyebrows look really nice too. And her lips are like, they're a little overdrawn for my liking for the mold, but honestly, it's fine. Like I think she's so pretty. She is so pretty. She has these really cute earrings that look like a bow with a little chain connected to a star, and they are the vacuumized metal in a silver color. The necklace, I like the idea, like I like the design of it, but the execution is a little, it kind of cheapens the doll for me because it's kind of like this molded pink plastic that makes the doll look a little cheaper, or maybe like a kid, like I don't know, it makes the doll, obviously it's a toy, it's made for kids, like whatever. But I don't know. I wish it was either a real chain or like, you know, more metallic looking instead of this pink color that they used. But I mean, it's okay. It has this little heart charm on the end, and it's kind of fuzzy, like it's flocked. So the heart on the end is flocked, which is really cute. There is a little star pendant or charm that is molded to the necklace, but it is painted silver. She has this really cute silver spaghetti strap top on, and then over it is this really cute cropped hoodie. I am obsessed with this outfit. I really, really like the way this looks. I love this hoodie. Like this cropped hoodie over this little cami, I think is a really cute style. And I'm probably just going to keep her displayed in this because I like this so much. She doesn't have any other outfit pieces or accessories. There's no bracelets or anything, no belts, and no, obviously she's a mermaid, no pants, no skirt, no skirt, because it's not necessary. She does have a molded belt with pearls and stuff on it with painted details around her tail. Speaking of which, let's move down to the tail. So this is the tail, and it is completely see-through and has liquid in it, and it's a snow globe. So if you hold the doll upside down or, you know, different ways, you can get the snow globe effect, which I think is really cool. And all of the confetti on the inside is white. Oh, there's little unicorns in there too. And some of it's like iridescent, pastel colors. Some of it's just straight up glitter. There's stars. I don't know. It's really pretty. Oh, there you could kind of see a unicorn right there in the front. So really cute. This is such a cute idea to have the snow globe for the tail. On the back of it, it's supposed to look like she's wearing jeans, I guess, because it's got molded on pockets in the back. And then when you move down here, she's got the fluke or the fin or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what this is supposed to be. At first I thought it was a clamshell shape, but now it kind of looks like feathers. Like those giant like Vegas feathers or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Because like in the first release of Mermaze Marmaidz, the tails were like different things. Like one was a guitar, and one looked like gemstones, and one looked like the bottom of a tracksuit. You know, like so I don't know what this is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be anything in particular, but it's kind of cool. It is a little bit loose here. There is a color change feature on the bottom of the tail right here. We'll look at that here in just a second. First, I want to talk about articulation. So this doll does have some decent articulation. There is movement at the head. There's movement at the torso, like the waist. There's joints at the shoulders, as well as the elbows and the wrist. Along with the waist joint, there also is a hip joint right here where it's connected to the tail, and then there is obviously a joint at the bottom of the tail here. There is no articulation or bend at the knees, which is unfortunate, and I think that's been one of the biggest complaints about Mermaze Marmaidz, is that we want more articulation, specifically in the tail. Like I like the gimmick with the snow globe part of it. You know, I'm not upset about that. And obviously you can't, it'd be really hard to do the snow globe and an articulated tail. But I still would prefer, personally, I would prefer a bend at the knee and give it, you know, a good range of movement in the tail instead of a snow globe feature. The other thing that I noticed is she can't really sit down. Like that's as far as she can go. Like there's not a lot of range of movement. A lot of the range of movement is from this joint as well. So like if I try and hold that, like it can only go back and forth like that much. So she cannot sit down, and which is weird because they made a car for these. Like how are they supposed to sit in the car if they can't sit down all the way? I don't know. Anyway, so that is what it is. So there's a lot more range of movement side to side. So like if we're talking about doll photography, like, you know, to get them to pose, like there's a lot of movement, but there's just not front to back movement where she can like sit down or whatever, which is, it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to mention, obviously, it's very obvious and everybody's already been looking at it and probably waiting for me to point it out, but there is tinsel in the hair. The good thing is the tinsel is not spread throughout the hair. The tinsel is all rooted in one row on the back. So if you get this doll and you want to remove the tinsel, it'll be pretty easy because it's all just rooted in one row. Very similar to the first Maya Rain doll that came out with the white hair and had the rainbow in the back, and then under that was the silver tinsel. It's rooted the same way that that doll was. I did remove the silver tinsel out of my Amaya doll's hair, and it was pretty easy because, like I said, it was just the one row. I'm gonna keep this in for now because it's not bothering me. It's not making that big of a problem or anything, and it's not like super messy. Plus, I really like the color that they chose. And, you know, I think it looks nice. So I'm probably just going to keep it for right now. If it gets too annoying, or like once I take the hairstyle down and wash it, if it causes too much of a problem, I will remove the tinsel. But for now, it's just a fun pop of color underneath. I really like it. Real quick, I want to put this jacket on the doll and see what she looks like and see if I like her. Wait, how is this connected? Oh, okay. So these up top are like actual little buckles. They're okay, hold on, let me see if I can get these out without breaking them. Okay, that wasn't too bad. There's no way I'm gonna get those back in the buckles. After some time with tweezers, I might be able to get those shut again. But anyway, let me get this put on the doll really quick and see what she looks like wearing it. All right, I looked at the instructions, and it looks like the doll's hands are removable. They just say to don't, if you're gonna remove the hands, don't grab it from the end of the hands and pull. You wanna like pinch it towards the top and pull it out, which I didn't have any trouble. Some dolls, even though their hands are meant to come off, like Rainbow High, I have broken some Rainbow High dolls' hands, unfortunately. My Rainbow High Violet doll that I customized and made that video a while ago when Rainbow High first came out. Unfortunately, both of her hands have now broken off because I tried to remove the hands while the plastic was cold, and I guess I just didn't have a good grip onto them or something like that. And yeah, her hands are gone now. They're broken off. Are you supposed to take this off first? No, in the picture, it's got it underneath, so. I hate it when they give a doll long sleeves and expect you to put a jacket on over the long sleeves. It's like, I feel like if I have trouble with this, a kid's gonna have trouble with this. And of course, I'm always the one to say I prefer more options rather than less options. So I am glad she came with the jacket. I'm not like upset at that by any means, but I feel like the jacket's not necessary because I think she looks really cool without it. Although she actually looks pretty cool with it on. I mean, here she is wearing her jacket, and then she's got the hood over the collar and everything. I like it. You know, the color scheme definitely works with the doll. I'm not even going to try to put these buckles back on. It's way too small. Plus, I think it looks fine like this. Her arms are just going to be stuck out like this because I could not, for the life of me, get these stupid sleeves to go underneath the sleeves of the jacket, so they're just kind of bunched up in her armpits right now. But this is her T-posing with this beautiful holographic jacket. I think it's really pretty, and I love the color combination, and I love the material that they used. Maybe I'll give this jacket to another doll because I think she looks better, much better without this jacket. So although I think it is really cute, I do like it, I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm going to take this off. All right, so since this is my first impressions with this doll line, let's talk about my final thoughts. Overall, I'm in love with the design of this doll. I think she is gorgeous. I love the outfit. Like I said, I really like this hoodie. It's got like puff sleeves, which I love. And I like the way that it's designed. I haven't felt this passionate about a mainstream MGA doll for a while. I think there was a couple that I really liked, like the Lily Chang, and there might have been another one, but I just really like the way she's styled. Like the way she looks is so pretty. I love the hair. By the way, I don't think I said earlier, but the hair is nylon, just like most MGA dolls that have been coming out. Rainbow High, Shadow High, OMG dolls, not surprise, they all have this really nice quality nylon hair, and Mermaze Marmaidz is not disappointing at all. They have a really good hair quality, which I love, and I love the length of the hair. Some of the things about this doll that I'm not super excited about, though, is the articulation in the fin or the tail. Like, I wish she could sit down. I wish that there was a bend at the knee joint area. Otherwise, the articulation is really, really good. It's just the tail that I have an issue with. The other thing is, I don't know if it's because of the way the doll was packaged or because of the hair, or maybe it's a combination of things, but her hair is constantly tilting to the side. She's got bobblehead because the hair is so heavy, and because the way she was packaged, her head was really turned to the side like this, and she stuck that way the whole time she was in the packaging. And unfortunately, I can't really bend her head that way too much. I mean, I can a little bit, but it keeps wanting to naturally go this way, and it can bend further this way than it can that way. So yeah, that's unfortunate with the neck joint, but it's not enough for me to consider her broken or defective or anything like that. It's kind of annoying, and dolls with bobblehead are not, you know, like, I hate it when that happens, unfortunately, but she has a lot of hair, and she's actually pretty substantial. She's a pretty heavy doll, partially because her tail is full of water, and then partially because there's so much hair, and this hair is really heavy, and the heavy hair is bound to put a strain on that neck joint. Not enough to break it, but definitely enough to give it a little bit of bobblehead syndrome. I lost an earring. Where is hold on, where's her other earring? Found it. Okay. Crisis averted. Yeah, that's why I'm not a huge fan of big earrings on dolls. They get caught in the hair and they get pulled out and you lose them super easily. Also, I don't think I pointed out, but she does have rooted lashes. Hers are a little uneven. They're a little bit wonky. Like, this side is okay, but this side over here, the eyelashes are a little messed up, but not enough to, like, be distracting. I had to, like, really pay attention to that to see it. She's so pretty. Okay, so overall, I really, really like this doll a lot. I'm really impressed with this doll. Other than the tail articulation for the arms and the chest and everything, this doll's range of movement and posability is excellent. I just really want the waist or the hip, this joint right here at the top of the tail, that needs to be fixed. And I would love it if they added in a knee joint. But other than that, her articulation's really good. In love with the hair, in love with her face. I think she's so pretty. Her makeup, the face mold, everything. I think she looks so good. I love the styling. I'm probably not going to get a whole bunch of these dolls just because, like I said, a lot of them, I don't care for the designs, like their outfits and stuff like that. I don't really like. But I got the ones that I did really like. So I'm really happy with this one, and I'm actually really excited to get this other one out of the box. So I'm gonna put her on her stand here really quick so I can finish up this video. All right, so there she is on her stand. You know what, can she stand on? Okay, good. It's pretty solid. The stand holds her up pretty good. All right, so let's try out this color change thing. Now, her tail already kind of looks like a pearly pink color, but on the box it looks like it's supposed to turn like a really hot pink. I have some ice in a wet washcloth here, so this should change the colors here. So I'm gonna do this. My nail polish is also changed color, but it gets dark pink when it's cold, so my fingers are clearly cold right now, so I don't know if this is the pink or not. Let's see. I'm just gonna put the ice right on here for a second and see if it cools it down at all. That did nothing. Hold on. Okay, I'm not getting anything. I can't tell if there's any difference here. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I am really quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and put her tail under the warm water, so that way to make sure we're definitely looking at the color while it's warm, and then I'll come back and play with the ice and see if there's any color change that we can notice. So I'll be right back. Okay, I tried to be quick. Putting it in the warm water definitely made it warm, but nothing changed. The color kind of looks the same. You can kind of see my nails are a little bit lighter though. So just as like a control, just to test it. So here's my nails, and if I put the ice on it, see how they get much darker? There we go. So that way I know that the color change feature, at least on something, is working. Like there's a difference in the temperature. Okay, so now we've got the doll's tail. It's a light pearly pink. I'm gonna put the ice on it and I'm gonna cool it down because the plastic is kind of on the warm side now because I kind of submerged it in hot water for a little while. So let's cool down the plastic here. I'm just gonna hold the ice on it for a minute here. Oh, okay, so we got a little something is happening. It probably works better if you submerge the tail in icy water, because that's what it showed on the box. Okay, so moment of truth. I'm gonna remove the ice. It's been here for about a minute. Okay, you can kind of see, there we go. There's some blue spots where the ice, oh, and it went away almost immediately. So you really have to get this cold in order. Okay, so I thought it was too cold in here already. Turns out it needed to be even colder than it was. So I'm just gonna set this here for a second. All right, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be very successful, but there, well, yeah, you can kind of see when I like really push the ice in, it kind of turns, there we go. You can kind of see it turning blue over there. So yeah, as her tail gets colder, it does kind of turn more blue. It's very subtle, but I've noticed this before with other MGA dolls, especially like that whatever it was called. It was the color reveal version of Dream Ella, and there was another one that had a temperature color change thing, but they all are not the best. I think MGA doesn't have the best color change paint that they're using, or whatever, if this is paint or if it's molded plastic, I don't know. But it's there, it's fun, it's whatever, it's a gimmick. It would be cool if it worked a little bit better, but I'm not gonna like make a big deal out of it. I'm not too worried because it's a cool feature. It just didn't work all that well. Anyway, that is gonna be it for this video. I do have one more video that's gonna be coming out sometime later this week. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day, but whenever it is, I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing this girl as well. I think I'm gonna go with Nera, because I think that Nera sounds cooler than Nera. I don't know. I don't even know what's the correct way to Alexa, how do you pronounce N-E-R-A? Okay, so yeah, even Alexa says Nera. So I'm just gonna refer to this doll as Nera, and I'm gonna be opening her next. So keep an eye out for that video. Also, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this version of Kishiko and on the line in general. If you plan to get any of them, or if you already have any. I'm really interested to know, what did I drop? Was it an earring? Oh, it was one of the C-clips from the bottom. That's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get going for right now, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.